Today's world suffers from a crisis of trust. Media companies present opinion talk shows as factual, which erodes our trust in the news. Corporations flood money into the pockets of our elected leaders, which erodes our trust in the government. And the continued epidemic of infidelity erodes trust in spouses and partners. But at every baptism, the whole congregation says, I believe in, I place my trust in God. So in this era of suspicion, why in the world should we place our trust in God? Well, today I have an answer for you. I'm Reverend Ian Collier, and this is 2-Minute Methodism. I think it's pretty much common sense that people don't choose to do bad things because they're trying to choose the worst option. Instead, when people sin or break our trust, they're probably trying to get something that feels good, whether that's money or prestige or pleasure. When someone betrays us, it's usually because they are choosing to benefit themselves rather than to honor their promises and commitments. But God is not like us. In Christianity, we have a concept called divine aseity, which means that God is fully self-sufficient and perfectly content within God's self. God is pure goodness, which means that there's nothing that we can do and nothing that God can do to increase God's happiness or pleasure or satisfaction. Within God, these are already maxed out. God doesn't need us for anything, and that is good news. We can trust God because it is impossible for God to be self-serving. It wouldn't do God any good. Isaiah tells us that we are created for God's glory, to receive all of that goodness and contentment that God has within him. We're created for that. Everything that God does, teaches, and commands, God does for our good. And for that reason, God can always be trusted.